Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about Nano Dimension stock, NNDM, and Senseonics stock, SENS. In regards to NNDM stock, we have an upcoming event which could cause for positive price fluctuations for Nano Dimension stock, and for Senseonics stock, we have an approaching healthcare conference which could call for SENS stock to rally. Like this video for NNDM stock or SENS stock, comment down below your thoughts on SENS stock or NNDM stock, subscribe to the channel right now for more stock news updates, and let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies, but right now you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account, and you can get a second free stock, which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. Nano Dimension, ticker symbol NNDM, has announced that they are creating an additively manufactured electronics academy alongside other cutting-edge suppliers. The point of creating this AME Academy is to have corporate professionals grasp a deeper understanding of the capabilities of printed electronics. This Academy event will present the current and future state of additively manufactured electronics. It will also address the use cases and market trends of this technology, which will be led by institutional and commercial entities, while the attendees can network and brainstorm about how this technology could shape the future of the manufacturing world. Some of the notable industry leaders that will help coordinate this event are companies like Nova Centrics, ID TechX, and Electron Inc. If you didn't know, ID TechX is a market research company that specializes in emerging technologies, and they will be the ones that will lead the first presentation about the future market and opportunities for the 3D printing electronics space. Other presentation topics will include RF devices and antennas, high-performance materials for next-generation electronics, and photonic curing for additive manufacturing. This clearly will be a virtual seminar that will start on February 23rd, 2021, from 10 a.m. and it will last until 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, NNDM stock is great, and it may seem hard to find stocks that are like NNDM that are below $20, which also have great growth potential while simultaneously being relatively safe. So here are 3 great stocks that have high growth potential that are trading at a discount in the technology sector. The stocks that I am about to mention have varying market sizes and growth rates, but I can assure you that they should be considered for a long-term position. To absolutely no one's surprise on my channel, Nano Dimension is the #1 pick because of its ability to install electronic circuits on a 3D printed product, which could revolutionize the electronic space, manufacturing, and the 3D printing space. Nano Dimension is anticipating that in early 2022 is when substantial revenues will start to accumulate due to their gigantic market and their long-term growth capabilities. Nano Dimension has no debts, a very strong cash position, and a good balance sheet, which will keep them above water until their long-term potential is recognized. Once NNDM starts to create meaningful reoccurring revenues and earnings to validate their valuation, NNDM stock could soar sky high. Next up, we have Ericsson in our #2 spot, which is a Swedish telecom equipment and networking maintenance company whose ticker symbol is ERIC. Ericsson is trading at a discount and has a valuation of $45.3 billion. To put that into perspective, the company made $28 billion in revenue in 2020. The reason why the stock price is so low is due to Ericsson splitting its shares multiple times back in the 90s. ERIC stock sits at about $13.50 and is a 5G stock play because they are a leading provider of hardware infrastructure for 5G wireless networks. Ericsson has surprised analysts recently by breaking their predictions with a 70% increase in earnings and a 5% increase in revenue. Ericsson has great margins and is definitely a long-term play. In the number 3 spot, we have HIMX stock. This company's processors can be found in smartphones, TVs, tablets, laptop screens, and car dashboards. Their sales have increased 58% year over year, and their earnings have increased from 1 cent per share to 20 cents per share, which is enormous. The CEO of the company says that they are the dominant supplier in Android tablets in every market, which means that this is not only a safe play, but it's also a company that could rapidly be growing. Speaking of a rapidly growing company with high growth potential, we have Senseonics stock news. If you didn't know, Senseonics develops long-term implants that reads people's glucose levels for individuals with diabetes, and SENS stock could get another rally because Senseonics is participating in an upcoming global healthcare conference. Senseonics management is set to present their technology on Thursday, February 25th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. This will be the 10th annual Global Healthcare Conference, which starts on February 22nd and it will end on February 26th. 2021. The host of the event is SVB Leerink, who is a leading investment bank specializing in healthcare and life sciences. The firm's knowledge, experience, and focus enables it to help its clients define and achieve their own strategic capital markets and investment objectives. This will be a time for Senseonics to show how beneficial their technology is compared to their competitors, while also allowing us to use this catalyst as a time to cash in on SENS stock. SENS stock has performed very well because it has broken into a new 52-week high, which is $4.35, and now has a market capitalization of around $1.44 billion. The funny thing about SENS stock is that it has loads of retail investor momentum behind it, and the bulls think it is time to buy because this momentum will keep moving the stock price higher and higher, while the bears think that SENS stock will now fall from its high, which signals the end of its rally. I still say to swing trade it or hold it if you can handle the volatility leading up to the catalysts. Remember to like this video right now, comment down below if you are going to check out ERIC stock and HIMX stock, subscribe to the channel for more stock analysis, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.